Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello everybody, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know guys. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. That's great, Deepak Kumar. Great to see you once again. Okay, everything is proper. There's no issues whatsoever. Okay, that's great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So, how are you guys? Do let me know. How are you guys? How was your day? How are you guys? And how was your day, guys? Great, good. Okay, that's amazing, guys. That's amazing. Okay. So I understand that some of you might be coming for the very first time for a boot camp that has been conducted via DevTown. Please do let me know, guys, who is coming for the very first time. Like, this is the first time that you're coming up for a boot camp that has been conducted by DevTown. Please let me know in the live chat, guys, who are the people who are coming up for the very first time for a boot camp that has been conducted for via DevTown itself, guys. Okay. So there are plenty of people that I'm able to see that are coming for the very first time. So Code Bulletin is back again for the fifth time. That's great. Okay, but most of the people that are coming up for the boot camp are coming for the very first time. Okay, that's great to hear as well. No issues in that. So let me just introduce myself first of all. My name is Shaurya, and I have been a data analyst, a data scientist, a full stack engineer, a machine learning engineer, and a software engineer in companies such as Geo, Reliance. I've worked with Fastnell, I've worked with other companies as well. I've also worked on behalf of Google in the education business, where I used to go to various universities and teach students topics in data science and full stack web development on behalf of Google. So it has been almost 1.5 years since we started DevTown, and we are continuing from right over here itself. I think so I've conducted up till now almost 500 different boot camps on topics such as data science, machine learning, AI, software engineering, full stack web development, data structures and algorithms, IoT, cybersecurity, and other topics as well. And I hope that you guys will also be able to enjoy and learn in this boot camp, that is your HTML CSS, in which we'll be making a Facebook clone after learning those topics. Now, all the boot camps that we conduct at DevTown, there is only one prerequisite for the boot camp, that is your knowledge in English. That's it. That's the only prerequisite that is there. Rest everything I will be teaching you from scratch in the boot camp itself. The mode of communication will be English. That is the reason why we have the only one prerequisite, that is you should be able to understand what I'm saying, and that's it. In this boot camp, we will be learning about HTML. We'll be starting with the basics of HTML. You don't need to know about it from the start. We will be going into intermediate HTML as well. Then we'll be starting with CSS. We'll be learning about it in a bit of depth as well. Once we have learned about both the topics, on the seventh day, we will be having our project in which we will be making the Facebook clone using HTML and CSS. This bootcamp has been brought to you in collaboration with Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador Program, and is certified by both DevTown as well as Microsoft. So at the end of the bootcamp, you will be receiving certificates via both DevTown as well as Microsoft. Okay, I hope that I was able to introduce myself to you guys, as well as give you a small brief about the bootcamp as well. Guys, do let me know. I hope that I was able to give you guys a intro about myself as well as about the bootcamp, guys? Please let me know. Like I said, this bootcamp has been certified by both DevTown as well as Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador program. So you'll be getting 2 certificates at the end of this bootcamp. Okay. Okay, great. That's amazing to hear that you guys were able to understand everything. The second thing, I want to know a little bit about yourself as well. As this is the first day, I would like you guys to introduce yourself if it's possible. Please write down from which college are you from, which year, and which branch. For example, I have passed out from Birla Institute of Technology, where I studied computer science and engineering, passed in 2018. So it would be great if you guys are able to introduce yourself as well, so that I'm able to understand that you guys are from which college and from which branch and which year as well. For example, if you are in your third year from SRM, you could write SRM third year CSC, or maybe if you are from JIT, you can write JIT second year civil. Okay, so it would be great to see from which parts of the country and colleges are you from. Okay, so I'm able to see people are from Malt third year, SIT, ECE third year. We have Ankit Pandey from Computer Science Engineering College. Fourth year, we have Electronics and Instrumentation, RVCE, Bangalore. That's great, Krishna. I'm also in Bangalore right now. So it's great to hear somebody is from Bangalore as well. Okay, VIT third year, CSE, Manipal, Jaipur third year, BCA. Then I'm able to see NIT Agartala second year, ECE. Okay, Gandhi Institute of Education and Technology, Bhubaneswar, Mechanical Engineering pass out 2021. Okay, that's good. So I'm able to see that most of the students are either from the second, third, and fourth year of colleges, as well as passed out students. That is what I'm able to see from the live chat. It's great to meet all of you guys, and I hope that in this bootcamp we will be able to learn a lot. Okay, and you will have an amazing time learning in this boot camp. If you guys have any doubts, any queries at any point of time, try to put it on the live chat itself, guys. Whenever I'm teaching, like, I take up some breaks in between and I try to answer some of those questions as well. I hope that it would be an educating experience for you guys as well. Okay. Okay, so shall we start out with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Thank you so much, Ali Azhar Sheikh. Okay, it's great to hear that. Ashish, can I get some water? Water. Okay. Great. So let's get started right away with the class, guys, today. Okay. At the end of the class, I'll be letting you guys know about the attendance, like how we take the attendance and how you're going to get the certificates, what is the criteria of the certificates and everything. I will be telling you at the end of today's class. Do not worry about the same. The boot camp as well as the certificates have no cost associated with it. It's completely free. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. But yes, there is an attendance criteria that is there for getting the certificates. So how to give the attendance, where the attendance will be taken up, and what is the criteria for getting the certificates, I will be letting you guys know at the end of today's class. Okay, so that we are able to focus upon the class right now. And will that be okay with you guys? Please let me know. Okay. No, you don't need to learn 3D programming for that code bulletin. Okay. Stay with the basics, stay true to the basics itself. Do merge stack, do cloud computing, do DevOps, and data structures, algorithms, and computer programming. Anything except that, whatever you are doing, it's just for your own pleasure. It's not for placements. Okay. It's your own hobby that you're pursuing. These should be the basics that you should be following code bulletin. Okay, so let's get started right away, guys. Okay, so let me just open up the same. And guys, please, there will be some people in the live chat who are late or who must have not heard me properly when I was speaking. So if it's possible, if you are able to see any questions that I have previously answered, please do help your fellow bootcamp mates out as well. Okay, so that it's easier for me to focus upon only those questions that I haven't answered rather than just repeating the answer again and again for the very same question. Okay, so please be very helpful to the community and always keep a positive outlook, and let's get started now. For this bootcamp in general, let's first of all start with the basics. Okay, because it's a very I want you guys to go through everything. Of course, we'll be doing the main thing as well. Let me just open up the document. Give me a second, guys. There's a lot of documents that are present right over here. I will have to search for it. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so the PPTs and everything that you are able to see right over here, it will be provided to you guys in the Discord channel as well. Dark Gamer, I've already provided you with my WhatsApp number. So if you have any doubts related to that, you can contact me directly on my WhatsApp number. Somebody from my team or myself will be able to help you out. Okay, Dark Gamer, please focus upon the bootcamp right now. Do not disturb the class. So let's get started right now. So we are not, of course, we are not going to cover Bootstrap. This is a previous PPT that I had. So I'm going to use it again. Okay, we are going to learn about HTML and CSS in this bootcamp. So let's get started with the utmost basics, some history lessons and everything, so that we are able to get a feel for web development itself. Okay, so right now, as you are able to see, this is our Netscape navigator. How many of you know about web browsers? Can you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you have used up till this point of time? Can some of you give me some examples of web browsers that you have used up till this particular point of time, guys? Please do let me know. Can you guys give me some examples of the web browsers that you have used up till this point of time? Okay, so see, Google is not a web browser, it's a company. Google Chrome, on the other hand, is a web browser. Google.com is a search engine, whereas Google Chrome is a web browser. You are having Opera Mini, Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox. You are having your Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Brave browser. These are all examples of browsers that you might have used at any time in your life. Okay, now these browsers are pretty new, except your Internet Explorer that basically closed its doors down a few years back. The rest of them are pretty new web browsers, but the concept of web browsers isn't something that is new. One of the most earliest web browsers that was created was the Mosaic Web Browser by Mark Anderson when he was still in college. Okay, later on, when he came out of the college, he founded the company called as Netscape. And if you guys have ever read about Elon Musk, this was one of the very first companies where Elon Musk had applied for an internship and he was rejected, and then he started his very own company, that is PayPal. So if you guys know a bit about the history of Elon Musk, you must have heard about the name Netscape. Of course, Netscape itself closed its door in 2008, but before that, back in 1990s, it was one of the biggest internet companies in the entire world, with the largest share of the internet using Netscape as its predominant browser of choice. Okay, so Netscape again was the brainchild of Mark Anderson. Of course, right now, Mark Anderson is one of the biggest known investors in the tech valley that has invested in big name companies like Google. He was one of the earliest investors in Google, in Apple, in Slack, in Twitter, Airbnb, any big company, any big tech company that you know about. Mark Anderson must have invested in it. So right now, he's one of the biggest investors, but let's get back to Netscape right now. As you're able to see, this is a web browser from back in 1990s. That is almost 35 years from now, 30 to 35 years old web browser that you are able to look at right now. Even when you're looking at this particular web browser, you are able to see some of the features that you see in the modern web browsers as well. For example, let us look at this. You are having your back button, you are having the forward button, you are having your home button, you are having the refresh the page button, you are having a print button, you are having a find button to find something on your page, you are having a location bar, that is your URL bar where you basically type www.google.com. You're having that. You're having a window right over here that basically showcases you the entire website that you want to see. And as you're able to see, not a lot of features have changed in the web browsers as of this particular point of time. Although right now the predominant web browser is Google Chrome, back in the day it was Netscape, which was overtook by Internet Explorer, and you know that Internet Explorer also had to close its doors, and right now it's Google Chrome that is one of the most predominant web browsers. But you are able to see most of the features of the browsers that are there for the previous years itself has been carried forward into the new or the next gen browsers as well. And that is the point with web development. Not a lot of different things change with time. Maybe the backline technology to use to implement this browser basically changes, the optimization changes, but the features mainly remain the same. Okay, so let's move on from right over here. Any website that you are able to see on, like any website that you visit at any point of time as well, has the same three components that make that website. Any website, whether you are going into netflix.com, whether you're going into Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you're going to YouTube, any website that you're visiting at any point of time, the major three components of that website is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In this bootcamp, we are going to focus much more upon HTML and CSS. In the future bootcamp, we are definitely going to bring in JavaScript as well. We'll have boot camps on Bootstrap. We'll have boot camps on JavaScript. We'll have boot camps on React.js. We'll have boot camps on backend web development as well. For right now, we are working upon learning HTML and CSS. So let's first get an idea about why and how HTML and CSS are being used in the websites. Now, the earliest websites that were created was the World Wide Web, that was created by the professors and the researchers at UC Berkeley. Okay, at UC Berkeley. Now, UC Berkeley, that is a big institution in US. Now let's take up a scenario. Okay, I am a researcher in Bangalore and you are a researcher. Just imagine this. You are a researcher from US, from Dallas, let's say. Now you have published a new research. Okay, when you are publishing a new research, it's basically a paper that has a lot of different references to other papers, to other articles, to maybe some books that you have researched through, and so on and so forth. So every paper that has been made, every research paper that has been created, so a lot of references to different stuff. Now you want to share your research with me. Now you live in US Dallas, I live in India Bangalore. Now before, when there was no internet, you would have to ship your research papers to me, and that would usually take about 1 to 2 months for it to get delivered to me. Once I've received it, I will most likely not have the access to all the papers, to all the books, to all the articles that you have mentioned in your research paper. To be able to understand them, I would have to go to the local library, and even in the local library, the chances of us getting those articles or those papers or those books is pretty low. Would you agree with me or not? Please do let me know, guys. Would you agree with me or not? Please do let me know. Would you agree with me or not? Please do let me know, guys. Exactly. Now, to circumvent this entire problem, they came up with a solution of the World Wide Web. Now, when you think about it, research papers are usually just text. Okay, there's no images, there's no pictures, there's no beautification, there's no colors in the papers themselves. They are just plain old texts, and they have references to other textual paragraphs or textual books or articles as well. So what they did was, for each article or for each book, they created individual pages. In those pages you will have just text that is there, and if you want to link two pages together, you had link. For example, right now as well, when you must have gone to Wikipedia. When you're going to Wikipedia, there are some highlighted texts that are there. If you click on that particular text, it takes you to that particular page that has the entire Wikipedia page for that particular word. And that is what they created. Okay, and they created that using just HTML. They created that using just HTML. And HTML is something that provides a structure to your website. HTML just provides a structure to your website, just like your bones are there inside your body. Okay, just like bones are there inside your body that provide a structure to your entire body. Similar to that, HTML also provided the content and the structure to your website. That was the only thing that it was used for, but it provided a lot of different problems for other companies. For, yes, so like sharing research papers, linking different research papers together, it was great. But when other companies, for example Microsoft, this is one of the earliest websites of Microsoft that they created, one of the biggest tech companies in the entire world. As you're able to see from right over here, it does not look appealing. There's no color, there's no images. That this, just like, this website is not something that you would be using, and like, think about using as well. As from the customer's end, it is not beautiful, it is not stylish, it is not attractive, it is not something that I will be using at any point of time. Now that is the problem with HTML. It provided a structure to your website itself, but it made it very difficult for us to like make that website beautiful, style that website. And this is the website of Microsoft very early in the days, using just HTML. Now, to cross this particular barrier, okay, to cross this particular barrier itself, there came CSS, or cascading style sheets. The full form of HTML is hypertext markup language, and the full form of CSS is cascading style sheets. Okay, so CSS provided the beautification to your website. It made the website look good. Okay, it made the website look appealing. Okay, so this is the Yahoo website from back in 1998. This is the website of Yahoo back in 1998, guys. As you're able to see, this website looks much more appealing than the Microsoft website. It has a lot of images, it has a lot of color, it has a very good layout that has been made. Although HTML provided a good structure to the website, CSS provided the beautification for your website, just like your skins, your clothes, your hair, your apparel, and all these kind of accessories that you wear around, that gives you a unique look. Okay, that gives you a unique, beautiful style. That is the same with CSS as well. CSS provides the styling for your website. Okay, whereas HTML provided the structure to your website, CSS provided the styling to your website. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Guys, please be very interactive with me in the live chat. I expect that if there are 900 people live in the bootcamp with us, to see at least 900 yes as well. If you have understood it, please do let me know, guys. Okay, great. Amazing, guys. Now, the main problem with this, like HTML and CSS, was it was not able to provide the interactivity between the human, that is the user, and the website. For example, you're clicking on a particular button and some animation is happening, or you are able to convert your like meters into centimeters or into kilometers. These type of unit conversions were not possible on the website. The website wasn't dynamic in nature. It was a very pretty static website that they were able to create. The website wasn't able to interact with the user itself. Okay, so due to that reason, Netscape approached someone called as Brendan Eich and asked him to create JavaScript for them. JavaScript was, as a language, takes almost 20-25 days to learn if you're learning the entire JavaScript as a language itself. But you will be surprised to know that Brendan Eich created JavaScript in just 10 days. So that was one of the beauty of those languages as well. Of course, there is no resemblance between, there's no relationship between the Java as a programming language and JavaScript as a programming language, guys. The resemblance is the exact same as between an apple and a pineapple. Okay, so for example, apple and pineapple, the only thing that is similar between them is both of them are fruits, and the second thing is both of them are having the name apple, the spelling apple inside of them. That's it. They are not related to each other. The same goes right over here as well. Java and JavaScript both are programming languages, but there is nothing common in between them, because when JavaScript was created back in 1990s, Java was one of the most used languages at that point of time. So just so that it was a marketing tactic, just like if there is a company that has just renamed itself as a blockchain company, but it's like a tea company or something like that, its stocks plummets. Okay, its stock rises because of the hype that comes with the term blockchain. The same, they tried to create the hype. That was just a marketing tactic for JavaScript, so that more and more people are like going to use it, just thinking about the fact that okay, it is somehow related to Java. But this marketing tactic, of course, worked. Right now, JavaScript is the most used language and the most in-demand language in the entire world. At the second number, you are having Python. So you are able to understand how important JavaScript is for today's world. Now let us look at some fun example that my team had created for you guys to understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let me just search for the same itself. I think so I should be able to find it. Okay, so this is like the GIF that have been created by my team for understanding JavaScript. So HTML provided a structure to your website. Okay, CSS provided a presentation or an appearance or a style to your website, and JavaScript provided dynamism or action, that is interactivity between the user and the website. JavaScript makes the website do different things. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I hope that this example makes everything very clear about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Is this makes it very clear between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, guys? Great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. The next thing that I want you guys to understand is very simple. What happens when you don't have CSS or JavaScript on your website? So let us look at that right now. Let's go back to, so you guys can also install this entire like Chrome extension. Okay, so you can search for web developer Chrome extension, guys. Okay, web developer Chrome extension, you can search for the same. Okay, right over here, web development Chrome extension. Once you have searched for the same itself, you guys can click on the very first link, and that will open up the web developer Chrome extension. So I've already added up to my list of extensions itself. You guys can also do the same. Once you have added up to your Chrome extensions, you can select that from right over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on different websites and show you what happens when there is no CSS or no JavaScript on these websites. Of course, you cannot take out the structure, take out the bone of a website itself. Okay, you cannot take out the entire skeleton of a website. You can only take out the styles, the clothes that he is wearing. You can only take out, like, make that website look as static. Okay, that's the only two things that you can do. So you cannot take out the HTML from a website, but yes, we can take out the CSS and JavaScript and see what happens right over here. So let's try to do that. Let's go to, let's say, instagram.com. okay, let's go to instagram.com, let's go to linkedin.com, let's go to other websites as well. Let's go to, let's say, what should be the website that we should be going further with? Let's say netflix.com. Any other website that you guys might want to see what happens without having HTML or CSS right over there, guys? Facebook, I don't think so. I have logged into Facebook inside of here. And let me just check. Okay, so it's asking for a login code, so I don't have the login code right now. Let's go to youtube.com then. Okay, so first of all, let's go to instagram.com. This is our profile for DevTown. As you are able to see, we definitely try our best so that we are able to provide you guys with something new every single day. Okay, along with some memes as well. I love this meme. Almost every time that I see this, I laugh. Okay, so right over here, what I'm going to do right now is, the first thing that I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into my web developer Chrome extension and I'm going to disable my CSS. So I'm going to select CSS and disable all styles. This is how Instagram looks like without any CSS. This is how Instagram looks like without any CSS, guys. As you are able to see, this is what it looks like. Okay, so let's go to LinkedIn. Okay, let's go to LinkedIn. So this is my LinkedIn account. Okay, this is my profile, Shaurya Sinha, as you're able to see. Let's see what happens if I am switching off my CSS for this website. So disable all styles. This is how LinkedIn looks like without any CSS, guys. This is how LinkedIn looks like without any CSS. As you are able to see, it was mostly gibberish and then some images, text, that's it. Let's go to Netflix. Let's disable our CSS for Netflix as well, guys. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's disable our CSS for Netflix, disable all styles. This is how Netflix, the login page of Netflix, looks like without any CSS. This is how it looks like without any CSS. Let's go to YouTube. Let's disable all styles from right over here. And as you're able to see, this is how YouTube looks like without any CSS on it. Okay. And as you're able to see, it looks pretty terrifying. Like, this is not what we want from any of the websites that we are visiting. I'm not even able to figure out what is happening on this particular website. Okay, so CSS is extremely important, guys, for any website that you are using. Any website that you are using, CSS provides the beautification for that website. Without CSS, your website would look so bad that you don't even want to see that. Okay, so that is one of the best things about CSS. Let's see what happens if I am disabling my JavaScript. Okay, let's disable JavaScript from right over here. Let's go to web developer and let's disable JavaScript for our Instagram. Let's try to reload the page, and as you're able to see, without JavaScript, our website won't even load up. Our website won't even load up without JavaScript. Let's look at what happens in LinkedIn. Let's reload the page. Let's see if we have disabled JavaScript or not. So without JavaScript, even LinkedIn won't even load up. Let's see what happens with YouTube. If we disable the JavaScript and try to reload YouTube, our YouTube won't even load up without JavaScript. So as you're able to see from right over here, JavaScript is such an important language right now, such an important tool right now, that 80 to 90% of the websites won't even load up without JavaScript. 80 to 90% of the websites won't even load up without JavaScript. And that is the point why you need to learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript, because these are the basics of any website that you are going to build at any point of time. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. because most of these websites are very dependent upon JavaScript as a language. Okay, they most of these websites are built in frameworks such as React.js. Okay, so Instagram is built in React.js, Netflix is built in React.js, YouTube is built in Angular.js. So all these websites are built in these JavaScript library, which basically uses HTML, CSS inside of it, as well as is heavily dependent upon JavaScript as well. That is the reason why it won't even load up without JavaScript. Okay, just wanted to show you guys this as well. As you are able to see from right over here, for this bootcamp that you're currently attending right now, so this is the certificate that had been sent for the Python and computer vision bootcamp that happened in the past month or so. So as you're able to see, this is the boot certificate that you will be receiving via DevTown. Okay, so this will be the certificate that we will be giving to you guys, as well as this is the certificate that you will be receiving via Microsoft, so for the bootcamp that you're currently attending. So these will be the two certificates that will be shared with you guys. Okay, so just that I had opened up LinkedIn, so I thought that I will just showcase this to you guys so that you are very clear with the same as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Okay, great. Okay, so let's continue from right over here, guys. We don't require this. Now we'll be starting off with the practical, like coding and everything right now in HTML and CSS. First of all, we'll be learning HTML, then we'll be moving towards CSS as well. Okay, so I understand that most of you might not have a computer or a desktop from which you guys must be attending this bootcamp or so. Many of you might be attending this bootcamp via your mobile phones as well. So in this particular case, we are going to use an online IDE where we are going to go and code, that is called as Code Sandbox, so that you guys, if you are having a laptop, you can code it from your laptop as well. If you're having a desktop, you can code it from your desktop as well. If you are having just a mobile phone as well, you are able to practice whatever I'm teaching. Okay, so due to that reason, we'll be using Code Sandbox. Okay, will that be fine with everybody? Please do let me know, guys. Will that be fine with everybody? Please do let me know, guys. Will that be fine with everybody? Please do let me know. Okay, great. So let us open up Code Sandbox from right over here. You can directly search for codesandbox.io. That is the website that is there. Okay, you can search for the same. Once you have searched for the same, you can just log into it using maybe your GitHub ID or your Google ID as well. That's totally up to you. Once you have done that, it will open this particular page for you guys. Please do not code along with me. Okay, do not code along with me, guys. Listen to what I'm saying, see what I'm doing right over here. Okay, try to understand everything, because if you're coding along with me, I will be explaining continuously. You will not be able to hear me properly. You will be skipping on particular topics or something like that. After the class has ended, whatever I've taught to you guys, go back and try to do it on your own. In that particular way, you will be able to retain very much. Okay, and you will be able to it will be easier for you to learn in the longer run as well. Okay, will that be fine, guys? Please do let me know. Will that be fine? Please do let me know, guys. See, guys, if you want to use VS Code or something like that, you can go ahead and do it, but I won't suggest it, because in this bootcamp we are going to do everything in Code Sandbox itself, and it is very important for you guys to understand this, because at the end of the bootcamp we'll be asking you to submit your projects in VS Code, in Code Sandbox. So if you are not familiar with Code Sandbox at that point of time, it will be very difficult for you. So I will suggest you guys, even if you are having a laptop or desktop, please do it in Code Sandbox only. Okay, Okay, so once you have opened it up, you have logged into the platform itself. You have to click on this particular button that is called as new sandbox. Once you have clicked on this particular new sandbox, you have to click on the static template. So there are a lot of templates that has been made by them for you guys. Okay, but you guys need to click on the static template right over here, because we are going to make our static website itself. Okay, so as you're able to see, it will open up an index.html page. Along with that, there are two other files that are basically there for the sandbox that has been created. In the middle, you are able to see your index.html file where you will be writing your code, and on the right hand side you are getting like your browser that you are able to see. Okay, the website that you are going to build, you are able to see it right over here. So just to make sure that everything is not too crowded, what we are going to do is we are going to take this browser out on a new window. Okay, so instead of having it right over here along with the files and the code, we are going to take it out on a new window itself. First of new tabs. First of all, we don't want these files to continuously like keep on opening, so we'll just close it out. So we'll just click on this particular explorer button, okay, and it will just collapse the files for us. Next, what you want to do is on the top right corner of this browser, you will be able to see a button that basically says open in new window. Guys, are you able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this particular button on the top right corner saying open in new window? Guys, are you able to see this? Please let me know. Guys, are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Open in new window button on the top right corner of the browser itself, guys. Great. So you will click on that particular button and it will open up your website into a new tab. Okay, so that you don't require it right over there. You can only focus upon the coding aspect and then come to this particular tab to see your website in general. So you want to go back, you want to collapse the browser. Okay, you want to collapse the browser and then increase the size to basically hide the browser on its own. So as you're able to see, we just have the entire code in front of us. Now we don't require this. We will be removing everything from this file and saving this, going back to our website, reloading the page so that it is able to show us a clean website itself, because we don't have anything inside of our index.html file. Now whatever you are going to make inside of your index.html file, now the extension to this particular file is your html.html. okay, because you are going to write your HTML code inside of this particular file itself. Now the second thing that you need to remember is, guys, HTML or hypertext markup language. Now HTML is a markup language as the name suggests, but what do you understand by a markup language? Now, have you guys seen like the Egyptian writings, ancient Egyptians writing at any point of time? Like these are called as Egyptian hieroglyphs. If you are searching for the same itself, so I think so I must have searched for it. Egyptian hieroglyphs right over here. So this is how the Egyptians basically use different symbols to basically increase the like understanding of a particular text. Okay, so whatever text that they used to write, they used to use these different hieroglyphs, these different symbols to increase the amount of like, how can I explain, like increase the amount of knowledge that, or increase the enhance the sense of text in whatever they have written. Okay, so they use these symbols at that point of time, and hence it was also referred to as a markup language itself, where they were using some symbols to increase the information of a particular text, provide some extra information along with the text itself. Okay, and that is the same that happens in HTML as well. But in HTML we don't draw stuff, we are having something called as tags. Okay, we have something called as tags in HTML. So let us look at that. For example, when you are starting to write your HTML code, the first tag that you need to know about is the HTML tag. Okay, it's the HTML tag right over here. So each of these tags usually come in pairs, that is an opening tag and a closing tag that basically specifies. So this is the HTML tag that basically specifies that all your HTML code, everything that you're going to write in this particular file, all the HTML code of that particular file needs to go between the opening, that is the first tag, that is the opening HTML tag, and the closing HTML tag right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm not able to see your live chat. Give me a second, guys. I'm not able to see your live chat. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I should be able to see your live chat right now. Okay, great. So that is your HTML opening and the closing tags. Let us go to the PPT back again. Okay, like I said, each of these like tags basically come up with an opening and a closing tag that provides some extra information about the content that goes inside of it. Okay, these opening and the closing tag basically provide some extra content, extra information about the content that goes inside of it. For example, right over here, if I see the opening and the closing paragraph tags, okay, these are called as paragraph tags right over here, the opening and the closing paragraph tags. So whatever the content is there, whatever the text is there in between these two opening and the closing paragraph tag, that will be considered, that will be like put out on the screen on your website as a paragraph, as a graph paragraph itself. Okay, so and of course each of these, so for example this entire sentence, this entire piece of code, okay, you can definitely represent it as a paragraph node, and then inside of it you are having your content. Okay, so you can even represent it as a node itself. We'll be seeing this once again. Okay, don't worry about it, but yeah, just to make sure that you have understood this. So you are having the opening tag, the closing tag, and the content inside of it, guys. Okay, so let us look at it once again. Now inside your HTML tags, okay, there are two different parts inside HTML. Okay, so there is the head tag and the body tag. So whatever goes out on your screen, so let us first create those tags itself. Okay, head tag, HEAD, head tag right over here, and the body tag down below. Okay, the body tag down below right over here, so the body tag will go right over here. So these are the two tags that come up inside the HTML tag, the head tag and the body tag right over here. The head tag basically contains all committed. See, the PPT is already available on the Discord channel, so if you guys go to our Discord channel right now, you will be able to see the PPT right over there. Okay, so the PPT has already been provided on our Discord channel. If you guys have any doubts, any queries, any questions as well, you can definitely go ahead on our Discord channel and post it. We have a community of almost 25,000 students on our Discord channel, along with 35 instructors from 40 different companies that are always ready to help you guys out. So don't worry about it. The PPT is already available on the Discord channel, guys. You can, on some other PPTs are also there, so you can definitely go ahead and join our Discord channel. I think so the link is down in the description, but I think so it is not working. Just let me check on my mail. I think so I have the new link for the Discord channel as well. Give me a second, guys. Discord channel study resources, is that the email? Let me just check it via Kanishk itself. KNISHK Kanishk. Okay, I think so he had sent me the Discord channel link. Give me a second, guys. Okay, no issues in that. I will just ask Ganesh to send me the link once again. Ganesh? Ganesh? डिस्कॉर्ड का लिंक चाहिए वापस ईमेल कर दो तो जरा शेप योर हेड पे. ओके, थैंक यू. Okay, so I think so the Discord link will be given to me in 5 minutes. I will share that with you guys once again. Okay, so don't worry about it. I will share a new link to the Discord channel. On the Discord channel, we have our PPTs and everything, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, okay. So let me go back to the teaching itself. Where were we? We were on our coding itself. Let me go back. So yes, there are two different parts of the HTML. Okay, you are having your head tag and the body tag. Okay, you are having the head tag and the body tag. Deepak Kumar, shut the fuck up. It just has been just 1 day since our bootcamp has ended. It takes us some time to rectify all the attendances, to check all the things, and then so it is a process of 1 to 2 weeks. After the every single bootcamp, it will take us at least 1 to 2 weeks to send out these certificates. So please don't be Indian students, okay, that needs to get like everything on a priority basis. You are not. You need to understand other people as well. Okay, how does a company function? It takes time. Okay, we are conducting boot camps. We are not a profit company. We invest, we learn, we enjoy teaching. That is the reason why we are doing this. Okay, it's not something that we are doing to earn money. I earn a lot more in my job as a software engineer. Okay, so I'm doing this for free because I love teaching. Don't be your like just like the pure Indian students that I usually see around the globe. Okay, okay. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, we have posted up the DevTown Discord link down in the live chat, guys. You can get access. So I've already pinned it up in the live chat. Kanishk has already done that. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and click on the link down in the live chat. As you're able to see, we have pasted it up. Kanishk, the link is wrong. Kanishk. Ganesh, yeah, so he's changing it. It will take us 5 minutes. No issues in that. Okay, so let's continue from right over here. Okay, so we are having the head tag and the body tag down below. Okay, inside the, so now just imagine this. For example, you are buying a iPhone. Okay, let's say that you are buying an iPhone right now. So when you go out to buy an iPhone, you get the box along with it as well. Now the box contains a lot of information on it. Okay, it contains what is the model of this particular iPhone. So it is like 13 Pro Max. Okay, so the color of this particular iPhone, it is blue in color. What is the cost of this particular iPhone? Where was it made? Which particular unit it is, and so how much things are there inside the box. All these different things. Okay, the box contains it on its own, on the box itself. Whereas we know that this box contains an iPhone. We know that this is blue in color. Okay, we know about that, but still the box contains all this information on the box itself. Okay, this is called as metadata, or information about the product that is there inside the box, or metadata. Okay, or data about data. These are the different terms that you must have heard about the same. Okay, these are the different terms that you must have heard about the same, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand data about data or metadata? Please do let me know. Okay, so all the data above, all the metadata related to your website, for example, the name of your website goes inside this head tag. All the metadata that you want to have, data about data, information about data, or information about your website itself. For example, the name of your website, it goes inside the head tag. Okay, it goes inside your head tag right over here. For example, if I want to give the name of this particular website, that is a information about the website, that is the metadata. The information does not comes to your screen. Okay, this information is not something that will be showcased to you on your website itself. This is just information about your website. For example, if I want to give it a title, that is a name, so I will have the title tag. Okay, I will have the title tag made right over here, and I will give the name to my website, my first website. Okay, my first website right over here. Okay, so that is how I am able to provide some data, some information about my website. Okay, and that goes on inside the head tag. Whereas anything that you want to showcase, okay, anything that you want to showcase on the website itself. For example, you want to showcase some text, you want to showcase some images, you want to showcase some thing, or anything that you want to put up on your website directly, that goes on inside your body tag. Okay, anything that you want to showcase on your website directly, that goes on inside your body tag. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. For example, right over here, if I want to like showcase a paragraph on my website, so I will just create a paragraph tag right over here. I will go to Google. I will just copy something from the Google itself, a small paragraph, to just like put it up on the website. So let's just copy this particular paragraph from right over here, go back, put it inside the paragraph tag, save it. Okay, so as you're able to see, I created a paragraph tag on my website. Okay, I've created a paragraph tag that basically contains a paragraph inside of it, some text inside of it. So if I'm saving this website, going back to my website, reloading the page, as you're able to see, I'm getting a paragraph on my website itself. The name of my website, the title of my website that you are able to see, I'm not able to get on the white canvas. I'm not able to get it on the window itself. Okay, but yes, whatever I'm pasting inside my body tag, I'm able to get it on my screen. Now let us just like mold it once again. Okay, whatever we learned up till now, let us change that. I will delete my HTML and body tag. I will delete my body and the head tag from right over here. I will delete the head and the HTML tag from right over here. I will just have the title tag and the paragraph tag. I will just have the title tag and the paragraph tag, as you are able to see inside my code. If I'm saving this, going back to my website and reloading the page, okay, and reloading the page, everything works the exact same way. There is no change inside of anything. Everything works the exact same way. If I am pressing on right click and view page source, okay, if I'm pressing on right click and view page source as well, as you're able to see, let's not do that. Let's do a right click and go to inspect elements. Okay, do a right click anywhere on your website and go to inspect element from right over here. And let me just make this a bit smaller. And let me make this a bit bigger. Let me just decrease the screen. As you're able to see, even though I had removed the body tag and the head tag and the HTML tag, you are still able to see it. You're still able to see the HTML. You are still able to see the head tag. Okay, you are still able to see the body tag right over here. Everything that you didn't put up inside your code right over here, you are still able to see this inside your elements folder. Okay, now why is this happening? Okay, everything worked fine, then why are we learning, why are we putting up HTML, why are we putting up the body tag, why are we using the head tag? Why is that the case? First of all, your browsers that you have created, that you are basically using right now, have come a long way far. Okay, they have become smart. So even if you are not putting up HTML head or body tags, they already do that for you. Okay, if you're there, it is not there in your code, they identify it and put it out for you guys. The second thing is that that is the reason why this is working. The second thing is, why do we require it? Okay, if it is working without that as well, why do we require to do this? Okay, that is the second question that we are having. So let's try to understand that again. So the reason that we are doing this is pretty simple, guys, pretty simple. So for example, when you are creating a website, when you're creating a huge website, a big website at any point of time, there will be thousands, 10,000 lines of code in each file. And at that point of time, if you're not using head, if you're not using body tags, then you will not be able to find where your metadata is and where is the like components that you want to show on your website. There will be no difference between the same. So if you're giving your code to any other developer, he will be boggled out of his mind because he won't be able to identify where the metadata is. So it is always a very good practice to group all the metadata together and put it up inside the head tag so that it is easily any other developer is easily able to find it, and if there is any problem with it, change it at any point of time as well. So that is the reason why we usually use the HTML, the head and the body tags. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I think so. The link for the Discord channel has been provided to you guys. I'm not very sure of it. As you're able to see from right over here, if I'm clicking on this, I think so. It has been provided. Yeah, it has been provided right over here. It should be working. I don't know why. You know, is it not working just from my end, or is it a problem with everybody else? Please let me know. Is it a problem just from my end, or is it like not working for everybody else? Please do let me know. Try to open it from my go to site. Yeah, it's working right now. So I think so it's just a problem with my browser or something like that. Just open it up in some other like profile or something. It should definitely work. You can definitely join the Discord channel from right over here. Like I said, all the information about our next bootcamp, some other events as well, along with the PPTs are already provided in our Discord channel. So you don't have to worry about it. Along with that, if you have any doubts, any queries, any concerns, you can put it up in the Discord channel and somebody from our team or the students themselves will be able to help you guys out. Okay. Okay. So no issues in that. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so now I'll be telling you about the criteria of getting the certificates. I've already shown you the certificates as of this particular point of time, guys. So the criteria of like getting the certificates is pretty easy. Let me just make you guys understand the same. Paint. Okay, so certificates are of there are two certificates associated with this bootcamp. The first one is the DevTown certificate. The first one is the DevTown certificate. Every day I will be taking your attendance. Your attendance will be unique every single day. Okay, so every day there will be a unique attendance link that will be provided to you guys. For example, today I'm going to show you a QR code. Maybe tomorrow I'll be putting up the attendance link somewhere and you will have to find it. Maybe day after tomorrow I'll be telling you that the attendance link is there on the Telegram channel. You can get it from there. So every day I will be like giving you the attendance link in different formats so that you have to attend the class. You don't have any other way of getting the attendance link. So those students who will be having 7 days of attendance, okay, and every day the attendance link will be closed at 12 midnight. Okay, 12 midnight. The attendance link will be closed every single day. Okay, so those guys who will be having 7 out of 7, that is 100% attendance, those guys will be getting the certificates via DevTown. Okay, I've already shown you the certificate. Those guys will be giving the certificate via DevTown. Now the certificate will be given to you on the email address that you will be using to fill up your attendance form every single day. So for the entire 7 days, use the exact same email address to fill out your attendance forms. Use the exact same email address to fill out your attendance form, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Use the exact same email address. Use the exact same email address every single day to fill out your attendance form, guys. Okay, the second certificate that is there is via Microsoft. Okay, the second certificate that is there is via Microsoft right over here. the Microsoft certificate will be given to those students who will be having 100% attendance. Okay, that is 7 out of 7 days of attendance. Okay, as well as at the end of the entire bootcamp on the 7th day, we will be doing a project. Okay, we'll be making a project. I'll be coding the entire project in front of you. We'll be giving you 3 to 4 days of time as well to create the project on your own, and then we'll be asking you to submit it. Now, how to submit the project, where to submit the project, how much time will be given for the project, I'll be telling you guys on the 7th day of the bootcamp itself. Like I said, you will be given plenty of time, 3 to 4 days, to complete the entire project, and I will be doing the entire project in the class in front of you from scratch. Okay, and I will be giving you the video lecture as well, so that you are able to see the video lecture and make the project as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, there will be enough of time that will be given to you, but how to submit the project, where to submit the project, all that I'll be telling you at the end, okay, of the bootcamp itself. That is on the 7th day directly. Okay, so those students will be having 100% attendance as well as the correct project submitted. Those students will be getting the certificates via Microsoft. Those students will be getting the certificates via Microsoft. Okay, that will be the criteria for these certificates itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, now how the attendance will be taken place every day, it will be different. Okay, how I will be taking the attendance, I will be telling you in the class itself. Now, if you're not listening to me, if you're not attending the class itself, I'll be telling you where the attendance is, how the attendance is going to take up for just like 10 seconds. So you won't even be able to identify where the attendance link is if you're not present in the class itself. Okay, and this is how we are able to make sure that the validity as well as the value of the certificates always remain, because we will be checking the projects and only then we will be sending out the certificates. So in this particular manner, if you are getting the certificate has value to it as well. Again, like I said, there is no cost associated with the certificates, neither with the boot camps. It is entirely for free. Okay, the only thing that we expect from you guys is that we are able to get your support, so that we are able to take this into the future as well. So right now we are in talks with Google, we are in talks with Amazon, we are in talks with Facebook to like provide certificates for our upcoming boot camps as well. Right now we have talked to Postman, and Postman is going to certify one of our future boot camps that we are going to take up at the end of this particular month. So the only thing that we want from your end is that you guys are able to continue giving your support to the channel, to the community in general. That's the only thing. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So like I said, the only thing that we want from you guys is your love and your support, nothing else. I don't think so it's too much to ask. Okay, so that is my like feeling. If you guys really like today's class, you were able to enjoy everything and everything, like you had a great time, then please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Now, of course, that basically helps us to talk to different companies, showing them that yes, students are coming to the boot camp, they are really liking it. Okay, they enjoyed the entire learning process as well, and they want to explore further, so we'd like to connect with you and like bring them and give them certificates for the same as well. So in this particular manner, the companies are also very likely to provide you guys with the certificates. So that is the reason why I usually tell the students to definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel as well, as I'm able to see that there are almost 1,000 students live with us right now. Let's take it an aim to take up at least 850 likes for this particular video, as well as subscribers as well. So let us take an aim for 850 likes for this particular video. As soon as I've hit today's mark, that is 850 likes as well as subscribers, at that point of time I will be showing you guys the attendance link for today's class as well. So how do you think, like, is that perfectly fine with you guys? Please do let me know, guys. Harris Sheikh, like I've told you guys again and again, it usually takes 1 to 2 weeks after the end of a boot camp, or even sometimes 3 weeks to send out the certificates, because we have to make a list, we have to send it to Microsoft, and then Microsoft will be sending you the certificates. So it will be taking a lot of time as well. Okay. The project that we will be doing in this particular boot camp will be based on HTML and CSS. Whatever we will be like studying inside of HTML CSS, we will be utilizing that concepts and putting into an application that will be very similar to the Facebook page that you use at the end of the day. Okay, so that is how we will be continuing further with the same, guys. It will be pretty simple. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. It's just HTML and CSS, so it will be very easy as well. Yes, the classes will be at 6 o'clock every single day, Lakshman. Classes will be at 6 o'clock every single day. Okay, so that was a quick introduction about the project that we are going to do in this particular bootcamp. Like I said, the PPT that I was using in today's class, I've already put it up on the Discord channel. You can definitely join the Discord channel from the link provided right now, and you can get the PPT from right over there. If you have any doubts, any queries related to anything that you're practicing or something like that, you can post it up on the Discord channel. There are a lot of different instructors that will always be available for you guys and will always help you guys out as well. We have instructors from Microsoft, from Google, from Atlassian, from American Express. We have instructors from McKinsey and Company. We have instructors from HP, Porsche. So they will always be there to help you guys out as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay, so again, guys, if you guys want, you can also connect with me directly on LinkedIn or on Instagram as well. If you want to officially connect with me, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. So this is my LinkedIn ID that you are able to see right over here. So if you want, you can definitely connect with me on LinkedIn, or if you want, you can also connect with me on Instagram as well. Okay, so that is totally up to you guys. This is my LinkedIn ID, and this is my Instagram ID right over here. Instagram. You can also connect with us on our Instagram account for DevTown as well. We always try to make sure that you are learning something every single day. For example, how to master coding for 2022. There will be projects. There are some memes every single day. If you're giving 5 minutes of reading through a post, you will be able to develop a lot of different ideas out there. Okay, for example, Java versus Python, which is the language that you should be studying. What are the differences right over there and everything. And each post, every single post that we have a question and answer at the end of the post as well, which you can definitely search, read a bit about, and answer them, so that of course it builds an engaging community, as well as it helps you to increase your knowledge at the end of the day. That is the aim. Bits and pieces of information, slowly, time by time, so that you are able to increase your knowledge. Okay, so that is our aim. Okay, definitely you can also, so DevTown follows just 3 people. Shaurasana, that is me. Ashish Modi, that is my co-founder, and Karan Bajaj sir, that is our mentor right now. So you can definitely go ahead and follow us from right over here as well. So if you want, I will provide you guys with the link for the same. You can definitely follow us right over there. Okay, so guys, we are still almost 100 likes behind our target. Okay, so let's try to make sure that we are able to reach our target, at least 800 likes. Okay, and then I will be showing you the attendance form as attendance link as well. Okay, and sure. No, using HTML and CSS is called as 10th standard web development, 10th standard school web development, but that is the fundamental. Okay, that is the fundamental. You need to know that before you are able to start with full stack web development. Of course, I will be talking about full stack web development on the day 5. I will be taking some time out. I will be talking about what is full stack web development, what are the job opportunities that are available, how to prepare for that. Like I said, we are not a YouTube driven channel. we just created this YouTube channel because I came to know that none of the students in colleges basically understand what is basically required right now. They're just watching YouTube channels, people saying that, okay, do this, do that, and you will get a job. But that is not the case. So that is why we created our channel, so that we are able to tell you guys what is the harsh reality of the hiring that is there right now. No issues in that. We will end at a light tone itself. Let me showcase. I've already provided you guys with my LinkedIn as well as Instagram ID. You can definitely pin it down in the live chat. If you want to connect with me, you can definitely do that. Let me showcase the attendance link for today, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I will just show you guys the attendance link for today. Give me a second. Take this up. So every day the method of me showing the attendance link will be quite different. Okay, so I will be deciding like on that particular day itself how I want to showcase the attendance link at any particular point. Okay, so yeah, let me just copy this from right over here, cancel, just paste it right over here, Control A, Control V, Control A, Control V right over here as well. Let me put it up. Responses, accepting responses, send, link, shorten, copy, go back, QR code. So let me just showcase you the QR code right over here. Paste it up right over here as well. Create the QR code for you guys. Day 1 AUG August. This is the QR code for our today's attendance link, guys. You can go ahead and scan it. Okay, just like a normal QR code, you can take up a screenshot right now. You can pause the videos, scroll back, watch the QR code once again. Okay, today I'm showing you a QR code. Tomorrow it will be different. Day after tomorrow it will be different. Okay, you can scan this using maybe a QR code scanner. You can just download an app in your mobile phone. You can also basically like use Google Lens. If you're having an iOS device, you can directly use your phone camera to scan the QR code directly. Okay, so this is a normal QR code. If you don't know how to scan a QR code, I really feel pity for you, but you can definitely search for it on Google. Okay, just Google it, how to scan a QR code. It will showcase you the endless possibilities of scanning a QR code itself. Okay, once you have opened up the QR code, it will open up a Google form. Inside the Google form, please make sure that the email that you're using is the same for the entire 7 days. Even if one of those emails is not the same, we will not be considering your attendance for that day. So please make sure that you are using the same email ID to fill out the attendance form. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. So that would be it for today's class, guys. We will meet tomorrow again at 6 o'clock. Okay, so please be on time, guys, and we will definitely have a great time ahead. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.